Did you know that some luxury cars come with options like diamond-studded seat belts and champagne coolers? Because who doesn't need a little extra bling and bubbly on their daily commute, right?
No offense, but how?
Hold on to your seatbelt because we're about to zoom through 2025's fanciest rides. These cars aren't just status symbols, they're like mobile palaces on wheels. From sedans fit for royalty to SUVs with more horsepower than a derby race, these luxury beasts redefine extravagance. Get ready to chuckle, gasp, and possibly consider a second mortgage for a test drive. Let's hit the road in style.
Action.
Number 10, Lexus LS 600 HL. At number 10, we have the Lexus LS 600 HL, because luxury isn't always about speed and flash. Sometimes it's about understated elegance and a hybrid badge. The LS 600 HL isn't just a car, it's a sanctuary on wheels, where every detail has been meticulously crafted to cocoon you in comfort and tranquility. Step inside, because walking into it feels more like entering a 5-star hotel suite, and you're greeted by seats that massage. Wow! Cool, and probably have their own concierge service. The interior is a symphony of wood, leather, and more technology than a Silicon Valley startup. The LS 600 HL glides down the road like a whisper, powered by a hybrid V8 engine that's as efficient as it is powerful. Driving an LS 600 HL isn't just transportation, it's a meditation session on wheels, where the only road rage you'll experience is when someone doesn't compliment your choice of vehicle. It's the kind of car that proves you can have luxury without shouting it from the rooftops, with enough refinement to make even the most discerning luxury connoisseur nod in approval. Number 9, McLaren Speedtail. Introducing the McLaren Speedtail, a hypercar so exclusive that even billionaires have to line up for one. What? This isn't just a car, it's a masterpiece of engineering and aerodynamics that makes fighter jets jealous. With a sleek, elongated body and a 3-seat layout that screams, "We only make 106 of these," the Speedtail is the ultimate blend of luxury and speed. Step inside the cockpit, because calling it a driver's seat would be an understatement. And you're enveloped in a world of carbon fiber, leather, and more high-tech gadgets than Tony Stark's lab. The Speedtail accelerates faster than you can say, "I need a faster watch," thanks to its hybrid powertrain that pumps out over 1,000 horsepower. Driving a Speedtail isn't just driving, it's piloting a rocket on wheels with the kind of exclusivity that makes even your banker raise an eyebrow. It's the kind of car that proves money can't buy happiness, but it can buy you something pretty darn close. Number 8, Porsche Taycan Turbo S. At number 8, we have the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, because luxury isn't just about speed, it's about doing it with style and a sense of environmental responsibility. Sort of. The Taycan Turbo S isn't your average electric car, it's a Porsche first and foremost, which means it's as fun to drive as it is guilt-free.
Come on, man!
With over 750 horsepower from its dual electric motors, the Taycan Turbo S accelerates faster than you can say, "I thought electric cars were supposed to be slow." Step inside the cabin, because calling it a car would be underselling it, and you're greeted by an interior that's more minimalist chic than Silicon Valley startup office. It's the kind of car that proves you can save the planet and look good doing it, with enough technology to make your smartphone feel outdated. Driving a Taycan Turbo S isn't just eco-friendly, it's exhilarating, like riding a lightning bolt through a sea of Priuses. Number 7, Bugatti Chiron. Next up, we have the Bugatti Chiron, because when you're talking about luxury cars, you can't ignore the brand that's basically the definition of more money than sense.
Right. Totally agree.
The Chiron isn't just a car, it's a statement of excess with a quad turbocharged W16 engine that produces enough horsepower to launch you into orbit. Almost. Step inside, because entering doesn't quite capture the experience, and you're greeted by an interior that's more spaceship than car, with more buttons and screens than a NASA control center. The Chiron accelerates faster than you can say, "I'll take 2, and handles corners like it's defying the laws of physics. Which, let's be honest, it probably is. Driving a Chiron isn't just transportation, it's an adventure that leaves you feeling like you just won the lottery and bought a private island on the same day. Number 6, Ferrari SF 90 Stradale. Hold on to your monocles, because here comes the Ferrari SF 90 Stradale, a hybrid hypercar that's as fast as it is jaw-droppingly gorgeous. This isn't just any Ferrari, it's the kind of car that makes other cars jealous of its reflection. With a combined 986 horsepower from its twin-turbo V8 engine and 3 electric motors, the SSF 90 Stradale accelerates from 0 to 60 faster than you can say Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia!
Step inside the cockpit, because calling it anything less would be a crime, and you're surrounded by a symphony of carbon fiber, Alcantara, and more Italian craftsmanship than a Renaissance art gallery. Driving an SF90 Stradale isn't just a commute, it's a performance worthy of an encore. It's the kind of car that makes you wonder if your neighbors will mind if you park it in your living room just to admire it.
Unacceptable!
Number 5, Lamborghini Urus. At number 5, we have the Lamborghini Urus, because why settle for luxury when you can have luxury with a side of vroom vroom? This isn't your average SUV, it's a raging bull in a tailored suit, ready to charge through traffic like it's Pamplona on Black Friday. The Urus is so powerful, it probably has its own superhero origin story, #origin of the Urus. Step inside and you're greeted by an interior that's more cockpit than car, with enough carbon fiber accents to make Tony Stark jealous.
You want my property? You can't have it.
Driving a Urus isn't just an experience, it's a spectacle that turns heads faster than a celebrity scandal. It's the kind of car that makes you want to take the long route home just to hear the roar of its engine and the gasps of bystanders who can't believe an SUV can look this good.
What is it?
Number 4, Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. Now, let's rev things up with the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, a car so sleek it could charm the pants off a speeding ticket. This isn't just a car, it's a Bond movie on wheels, complete with gadgets, gizmos, and a license to thrill.
And I hope you have enough hair on your shriveled up beanbag to throw me a fastball.
Slide into the driver's seat, because calling it a seat would be an insult to thrones everywhere, and you're enveloped in luxury that's more intoxicating than shaken, not stirred martinis. The DBS Superleggera accelerates faster than you can say martini please.
Please.
And handles corners like it's auditioning for a role in Fast and Furious 27. Driving a DBS Superleggera isn't just transportation, it's an adrenaline rush that leaves you feeling like you just won the Monaco Grand Prix, even if you were just picking up groceries.
Victory screech!
Number 3, Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Now, onto the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class, where German engineering meets excessive comfort. This car isn't just luxurious, it's like sitting inside a spaceship designed by fashion designers. The Maybach S-Class pampers you with seats that massage, heat, and probably have their own Instagram following, #seat goals. The interior is so high-tech, it makes your smartphone look like a flip phone from the 90s. Driving a Maybach S-Class is like being inside a cocoon of luxury, where the air smells like money, and the only roadblocks are envious glances from pedestrians who wish they were as fabulous as your ride. It's the kind of car that makes you rethink ever flying first class again. Why would you, when you have a mobile oasis that turns every journey into a VIP experience?
That is true.
Number 2, Bentley Mulsanne. Next in our parade of poshness is the Bentley Mulsanne, the car that says, "I'm rich and I know it."
I know it!
This British beauty isn't just a car, it's a work of art that happens to have wheels. Step inside and you're greeted by leather so supple it probably sends thank you cards to the cows who donated their hides.
Thank you.
The Mulsanne is so fancy it comes with a built-in caviar dispenser. Okay, not really, but wouldn't that be something?
The best thing I've ever seen since long time.
Driving a Mulsanne makes you feel like you've been knighted by the queen herself, except instead of a sword, she taps you on the shoulder with a gold-plated gear shifter. You're not just driving, you're commanding a vessel that exudes elegance and power, making every other car on the road look like mere peasants. Number 1, Rolls-Royce Phantom. At the top spot, we have the Rolls-Royce Phantom, because who needs a car when you can have a personal butler on wheels? The Phantom isn't just a car, it's a floating palace where the seats are more comfortable than your grandma's couch, and the carpets are softer than a baby bunny's fur coat. It's so luxurious. The cup holders are probably lined with velvet, okay? Maybe not, but one can dream. Driving a Phantom is like being chauffeured through life by a butler named Jeeves, who also happens to have a PhD in pillow fluffing. If money talks, the Phantom speaks in a British accent and insists on being called Your Majesty. When you step out, you half expect a red carpet to magically roll out under your feet just to match the opulence inside. And there you have it, 10 of the most extravagant, thrilling, and sometimes downright absurd luxury cars of 2025, each with its own unique blend of style, speed, and sophistication. Whether you're into hypercars that defy the laws of physics, or sedans that redefine comfort, these cars prove that luxury comes in many forms. So, which one would you choose to park in your dream garage and take for a spin around your fantasy estate?